So I'm on my way to a job that I absolutely hate. Like every time I know that it's time for me to go back there, my mood changes, get a little bit more depressed, start having feeling these butterflies in the bottom of my stomach. Like it's just terrible waking up with headaches, all because I have to go to this terrible job. So getting up, doing my thing, shower, nice outfit, so fresh and so clean, spraying perfume, checking out my hair, everything's all good. I go upstairs, get my lunch bag, get my computer bag, and I stop in the middle of the floor and I'm like, I forgot something. And I'm like, well, I'll figure it out later on once I'm in the car. Now, mind you, my car has remote start, so I just started from my phone. It's an app. So I'm out the door. Now, the first indicator was that actually let's go backwards, out of order. The second indicator was the cat didn't follow me to the door to say goodbye. Every time we leave the house, the cat will follow us to the door, say goodbye, and we have a nice day. The first indicator was this morning when my kids were getting ready for school, my son left his key and my daughter was about to give him her key. And I was like, no, son, just go get your key. You can find it. Just take a minute, stop, and get your key. He went upstairs, found his key. They both went on their way to the bus. So that was my first indication. Short story shorter, I'm standing there. The cat doesn't come to me. I'm like, that's weird. It's okay. Make sure the door is locked. You know how you do the click, click, back and forth. Shut the door, closed it, looking at my car on because I have remote start. But I'm like, oh, my purse. The keys I keep in the front part of my purse because I have a push to start, but I need the key for the house. The house isn't push to start, and there's no app for that. Maybe that's something that I should do. Get a app for my door lock. That'd be cool. But I don't have that today. Short story shorter, I'm locked out. So here's the whole thing that I want to talk to you today as I'm sitting in my car, pissed off because I'm locked out of my house and I had to call my daughter from college to come and let me in. Why do we self-sabotage? Why do we do that to ourselves? And it's not intentional. See, sometimes self-sabotaging yourself can be intentional, but in this case, it's not. Here's what I know for sure. I've been to jobs before where I absolutely hated everything about it. It was not meant for me being there. I was not on my life path other than to have enough self-respect and dignity to say, this is not for me. This would probably be better for somebody else. I'm going to go ahead and bow out gracefully. Have a nice day. And so here I am today on my way to another such place of employment where it's just like, whew, goodness gracious, this is not what I signed up for. And I've already spoke my mind. I've told my truth to my superiors, but still wake up in the morning, attitude change, know I got to go in soon. It's like, oh my God, please, Lord, why? And here we are with the moment of self-sabotage where I had every intention of going into work, being on time, looking my best, presenting my best self. But guess what? Boop, you don't have no keys. You can't go nowhere. And since I can't go nowhere, let's take the opportunity to one, say, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because I didn't want to go anyway. I was going out of a sense of duty and out of feeling like this is what I need to do. But as far as my life path and what's healthy for me and not being, just not having that anger and that depression around being in a place for 8 hours where you don't belong, I won't be going through that today. I will not. So this is what I'm coming to realize, because my day has now affected not only my day, but also my daughter's day. Like I said, she's at college. When I called her, she was having coffee with her girlfriends. They get there early so they can do their science thing and, talk and chat about whatever people that work in the science field do. I don't know. But she was doing her thing. And now her day is affected because of mine, because she had to stop her coffee time early, come. She's catching an Uber to come to me because, again, I can't drive, can't get in, can't nothing. I'm just sitting in the car with my laptop and my lunch bag, okay? And this phone, thank God, got the phone. But yeah, that's it. My day, my self-sabotage has now affected everyone. Let's also talk about my place of employment. I had to email and text everybody like, "Hey, listen, I apologize, but I locked myself out of the house. Like, I can't come to you and I can't get in. I'm at where I'm at. I apologize for the inconvenience. That's not how I like to do things, but this is where we are. That's it, and that's all." So that's all and that's it, I guess. But self-sabotage, why do we self-sabotage? I feel like this definitely happened, and don't get me wrong, there were definitely signs and precursors where if I would have stopped and paid more attention and not been in such a heightened state, thinking too far in the future, like, oh, when I get to this job, it's going to be this and that, that I could have focused on the present. And then this self-sabotage moment wouldn't happen. But this self-sabotage moment had to happen because guess what? Even if I was focusing on the present, I would not have stopped. I would not have said, okay, I'm not going to go in today, or I'm just not coming back. I quit. That's it. I'm not coming back. Clean break, cold turkey. I would not have done that. I would have done exactly what I'm describing to you. Gone in a state of depression, coming home upset, not feeling happy, not feeling valued, not feeling the peace that I had worked so hard for over these last couple of months. Not feeling none of that. The only thing I'd be feeling, honestly, is miserable. Why continue to live a life like that? So this is my whole point. Sometimes self-sabotage is quite literally you just sabotaging a good thing. And then sometimes self-sabotage can be your subconscious saying, hey, hello, dummy, listen, pay attention, snap out of it. You don't belong here. You don't belong in this situation. You're thinking so far in the future and not in the present because you're stressed out. You're about to get burnt out again. This is a warning. And since I know better now that I've had this moment to sit and reflect, I got to do better. I have to do better. I can't be caught up in that energy of lack, because that's all it is a lack mentality. If I do this, I won't have. If I say that, it won't get. Blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, what does it matter? Because when it's time, when God is ready to sit you down, it's going to happen. And it's not like I didn't get warnings. Again, let's be clear. This morning, my son was running around looking for his keys. The cat didn't come and say goodbye. He was probably like, yo, you forgot your purse. And it's not a quick fix. There's nothing that I can fix on my own in this moment of self-sabotage. The only thing that I could fix is to not be in this position, to not feel in this energy. Because I'm telling you, a couple weeks ago, before this particular place of employment came along, I was fine. I was chilling, so on point, doing my thing. Went in the first day and it was like, oh. Went in the second day and it was like, no. And now here we are. And let me tell you something. Dealing with God, obedience is better than sacrifice every time. Like, just be obedient so you won't have to sacrifice your time, your energy. In this case, I thank God so much. You know, my daughter is sacrificing her time, though. She is. Me, I'm right where I need to be. My daughter was sweet and beautiful enough to come and help me out of this this ridiculous situation. It's ridiculous. And she's so at peace. She was like, oh no, it's no problem. Be right there. Aww. Meanwhile, I'm tripping. Sabotaging myself. I respect God and I thank God for even giving me this lesson. I'm thankful. I'm thankful and I'm blessed that God would even choose to teach me anything. That means that He knows that I'm listening. I'm listening and I hear you. And even more importantly, it means that I can still be corrected because I came to this conclusion all on my own, but I still was getting ready to, put myself in this situation where I know I'm not supposed to be in. And so God corrected me. So you can't hate on that. I can only be thankful. And I'm thankful that He put people in my life that are amiable, that move with me, that flow with me, that don't let me down, that I can trust. So why do we self-sabotage? Today, we self-sabotage because we're in a place where we don't belong, but we don't have enough guts to go somewhere else. Or we feel like we owe somebody something, so we haven't stopped yet. We're not on our life path, though. In this case today, self-sabotage quite literally means what God does to wake you up when you're asleep off your right path. Let's see if I can rephrase that better. Self-sabotage is quite literally what God does to wake you up when you're sleeping on your right path. Do you know what that means, sleeping? Like the ghetto term? Like, don't sleep on it. Like, that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. You guys could probably come up with something better, but that's what I thought of. Anyway, thanks for checking out the website. Remember to lead the life that you want to live and love yourself in the process. Even when you self-sabotage, that's your opportunity to grow. Once you know better, do better, and allow God to come into your life and teach you the lesson. That's the only way you're going to learn. Sometimes you learn with a spanking. Sometimes you learn with simple correction. Either way, learn. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. You can check me out, my other channels. I have quotes lead in, like the letter, which is daily quotes. I have living tarot cards and oracle decks, which is the tarot card readings, horoscopes, that kind of thing. And I have Lead in Love Motivational, which is just the channel where I put up my favorite motivational speakers like Alan Watts, Denzel Washington is on there, Arnold Schwarzenegger even, just all kinds of folks. So you just check it out and you see what you like. Do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, comment. Leave me a comment. I really want to know, like, have you ever self-sabotaged yourself like in the way that I have right now? And did you ever have a reflective moment where God had you by yourself sitting down somewhere talking to the ethers and just seeing where you made that fumble and knowing that you can do better? Anyway, thanks for listening. Take care.